Hi, this is Lazy Mapper, featuring some Xbox One Far Cry 4 custom maps. These maps I found on the various clubs on Xbox One. The first club I'm covering in this video is the Map Editors Club. One of its members, Weshio, I believe his name is, made this Long Lost Temple extraction map. I like the natural scenery in the map. It has the hunters in there, and you kind of have to be stealthy. Now, I had recorded footage of this map before, and it seems to be missing from my Xbox One. And I knew roughly where the AI were going to be, so I would suggest you play it stealthy, maybe in the beginning. I kind of like running through a map myself. I'm more of the Rambo type player, if you haven't seen some of my gameplay. So I thought it was kind of cool that I was able to actually get through this map fairly quickly. I am covering a couple of maps from this club, and I will cover more maps from other clubs. It's better that I have quick playthroughs in maps, as I get to cover more ground and without making super long videos. So if you like playing some custom maps and you have an Xbox One, be sure to check out the maps, because I'm sure I miss a lot of detail and a lot of work that the map editor put into it. This map here, called Crash, is an assault map made by Greyhound. It was a short playthrough map. Luckily, I had the golden path on my side to take out most of the enemies, and a couple of well-thrown grenades helped me take out a lot of the AI. I really enjoy the creative side of the map editor, and I think it's awesome when some mappers are able to come up with some neat designs. And the only problem I have with Far Cry 4 is that it's hard to find these types of maps. There's a lot of maps that are republished over and over again, or maps that have little to no effort in them. And to find maps that have more effort in them is just it's a hard task on consoles. Anyway, here's a mapper named One Rancid Fart. That's an interesting name. I think me and Kemet caught him on Twitch. So he made the Hunger Games. Now this is a cool looking map. I actually was making the Hunger Games map myself a while ago, and I never finished it, which I'll show a short clip. But I like the design of the map, the way it looked. I thought it was really cool. You know how he made it. When I was making mine, it was turning out to be too hard for the player, so I never finished it. I did make the cornucopia, I believe it's called. It would have been cool if he would have made something similar like that, like the one I made. I enjoyed playing One Rancid Farts, the Hunger Games map. He has other versions of the map, so be sure to check it out. I used an OP weapon here to get through the map fairly quickly. So I'm sure the map would have been a little bit more challenging for me if I just picked up regular weapons. But I always seem to grab the Rambo type weapons. There's nothing more exciting to me than seeing the AI blow up in a well-made map. I just want to show a clip of the Hunger Games map that I was working on. I was probably about halfway through it, and I guess I kind of lost interest in it. Besides that, the AI were kicking my butt. So good job for Rancid Fart for pulling it off on his map. So here's a mapper here, David Smith. He's very creative at making his maps. He's got a number of very creative maps. You should check it out, like Friday the 13th, and I believe I covered one of his other maps, Dusk Till Dawn. He's really good at using the terrain to help with the budget limit that you have on consoles. So he uses the terrain, which I don't even think it costs you anything on your budget limit. Hopefully in Far Cry 5 they make it a lot better for consoles, because you know, Xbox One, PlayStation 4 was actually tied with the same asset limits as Xbox and PlayStation 3, which doesn't really make any sense to me. They also have these mid upgrades now coming out they have the PlayStation 4 Pro and the Xbox One X, and they make these more powerful consoles now, and I really just hope that Ubisoft bumps up the object limits on those consoles instead of, you know, tying them all together. Anyway, on this map, Storm the Castle, David Smith, the map editor, I thought did a great job at separating the AI. He used these breakable objects. I think it was a cool design. He also made another map, Castlevania. So check out some of his maps. You know, as a map editor, you can tell, you know, for me that's the terrain, and it might be, you know, a little off-putting, but after playing it for a while, you don't even notice the aesthetics of the map as much. It's just like anything else. If you're playing a 2D scroller or you're playing Minecraft, you know, Minecraft's like a 8-bit looking game, but I think millions of people are making maps on that. And this stage of the map, I actually forgot that the arrow can break down the wooden doors. So it took me a couple minutes to figure that out. After I figured that out, it was smooth sailing after that. I enjoyed fighting my way through this map, and sort of like, it wasn't really like a puzzle, but you had to look around and figure out which way to go. You never knew what was going to happen or what you were going to see on every turn. You know, thinking about how he used this terrain to make levels on his map. Far Cry 5 would be interesting if they included like wall textures. You know, they already have a number of floor textures, even if they had something that looked like wood or, you know, brick or stone. And if you stretch the terrain, that it would still kind of look normal. And it could maybe not cost you anything on your object limit. Granted, it wouldn't look like the regular assets, but if you're in a pinch or, you know, you enjoy working with the textures, that would be a great option to have. Anyway, this map, I could tell, took a lot of time to make, a lot of effort, as I know I probably couldn't work the terrain as good as this mapper did. And I thought it was very clever that he made the map this way. It was a pleasure playing this map. I thought it was really cool design, how he made this whole map, and it was thought out. I like when I get up here, I can look down and see everything. So as I'm getting closer to the end of the map here, I'm like wondering, well, what's up top? You know, am I gonna escape? You know, is there like a whole bunch of gold bricks up here or something? Nope. There's just this female AI, and she doesn't even look happy that I came up to save her. This next mapper here from the map editors group, Landed Paladin 29, made this map called Coexistence. Now, I prefer maps that I can play. A lot of my videos show gameplay, so I'm not really that into invincible maps or maps that are more scenic. Now, don't get me wrong, I love a good looking map. I want to show a variety of maps in this video, so I included this one. Also, a lot of contests now are being about just scenic maps, or what is kind of in with mappers. With that being said, some of these clubs are having contests. I know the Map Editors Club has contests. I know the Far Cry 5 Map Builders Club is having the Ultimate Scene contest. So if you're into making very detailed scenes, look into joining the Far Cry 5 Map Builders Club also. I'll be making a video for the maps on that group. I hope you enjoyed watching my video. If you did, please subscribe, and if you liked the video, give it a like. Thanks for watching The Lazy Mapper.